Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we were doing optional stuff. And that's basically it. I wonder if there's another contest going on right now. Information station, but moving on. Ta-da-da-dum! Attention listeners, big chance to win. Anyone who takes a coconut to the restaurant by the port in Toad Town will be eligible for a fantastic prize. A coconut to the restaurant. Gotcha. Look inside the restaurant for a toad who looks just a bit eccentric. Inside the restaurant. Gotcha. Give the coconut to him. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take care of that quick. Hopefully Chuck Quizmo is not along the way because he will only stall me. He's not along the way. Alright, we'll go ahead and do this. Thank goodness that I happen to have an extra coconut stored away. I will have to make sure to grab it along the way. Really don't know what the time limit for this stuff actually is. Coconut, where is it? There it is. Gimme. I mean, one would assume there has to be some sort of time limit. I would guess something like 5 minutes, maybe. Not really sure, though. Hello! I'm the Toad from the trading event. How are you? Did you bring the item? Yep. Congratulations! This is the item for today. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely had to have gotten that maple super rather, from this guy. That's a really nice item, though. Use it wisely. See you again at the next trading event. Yeah, I almost forgot about that guy. In fact, I didn't think of it until just now. So, good thing I had that coconut on hand, because I was not prepared for that. Alright, we're going to be heading into the Toad Town stores here in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and store something. Well, honestly, I'm going to store these two really good items. Anything else? How about... I'll store the apple pie as well. Oh, and somewhere I'm going to need to stay at the inn. So, nearest inn I can think of is right up here. Let's go ahead and take care of that real quick, because we're going to be fighting some things. Yeah, I see him there. I'm not gonna talk to him yet because he's not relevant to anything we're doing yet. Just gonna focus on heading down into the sewers and exploring. 'Cause now that we have a new party member, we can access a new spot. Before I access that spot though, I'm gonna save. Actually, there's a couple of spots that we can access. One spot in particular we've already had the opportunity to go to, but I chose not to because we couldn't completely do anything with it. First things first though, I want to stop here for a couple things. First, I'm going to bring out Parakarry because we're going to have some mail to deliver in a minute. But also, I want a strange leaf for cooking purposes later. I don't know what I'm going to cook with it yet, but I'm fairly certain that there's going to be something I'm going to cook with it. And as for the mail situation, I believe we want to head down into the basement and talk to the shopkeeper. If I had more money, I would buy the mystery bag that's down here while I'm at it. Oh, it's only 1 coin. Alright then, I'm buying it. Maybe we can get lucky with an item this time. With cooking. Igor Abu's shop, correct? The name is Parakarry, etc. Another letter duly delivered. Postman's job is never done. A letter? Oh, right, an order list. Weird. This order's from Gusty Gulch. That's right around the corner. Can't they just come here? Oh well, my motto is, from Boo to you with a smile. They do have good smiles. Take this for your trouble. How many star pieces am I at right now? I have 39 on hand. Not sure how many I've had total, but I've had a lot. Next chance we get, we're definitely going to make our way to Merlot to trade for some badges. I don't necessarily know that I'll be actually grabbing any badges that I want, but I'll be grabbing them for completion's sake at the very least. Oh yeah, there was a heart block here. Didn't really need to go all the way to the Toad Town Inn. Alright, so this is the room that we could have entered a long time ago, but there is a super block up there. And at the point in the game that we were able to get up to the super block, we actually would not have been able to do anything with it, because all of our partners were upgraded and we did not yet have the item that would allow us to upgrade our partners further. Now we do! So, time to go ahead and take advantage of this. Speaking of upgrading partners, something I noticed but forgot to point out the last time we did this, when it came to upgrading Watt, the super block called Watt a he, even though Watt is a she. Had I thought of it sooner, I might have grabbed a screen cap of that, but it was a little too late to do that. I'm already streaming. Anyway, wanna upgrade Goombario. This'll give him multi-bonk, which will allow him to jump on an enemy repeatedly. More so, I was interested in getting his attack boosted, because now he'll be causing 3 points of damage with each bonk, which means he's now the strongest character on my team as far as base damage goes. And that's going to be really handy, because we're going to be going this way. Do I have the badges that I want equipped? I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. Now that we have sushi, we can go ahead and make our way across this. Admittedly, we could have actually come here immediately upon acquiring sushi, but wouldn't have been much point. Blooper! And here we go with a boss. This is the most difficult blooper in the game, and he's not optional. Go figure that the only optional blooper in the game was the easiest one. Alright, there is a chance to inflict dizziness against this guy. Unfortunately, did not successfully do it, so I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of Sushi while she is here. And give myself some much needed defense. Oh, glad I blocked that. That's definitely a hard one to block. And there we go, dizziness. Awesome. So I'll go ahead and switch to Goombario, and we'll take advantage of that boosted attack of his. In fact, might as well go ahead and try out this new attack of his. There's probably some sort of imposed limit, much like with Mario's jumping ability. No, I'll save my FP. Although I don't necessarily have to save my FP. Actually, you know what? This could come in handy. It worked out for us the last time we did it. And this guy, if we're lucky, is not actually going to electrify himself. Oh, there goes that, so let's hope the Dizzy works. It did not. No, I'm sure Mario will be fine. Oh, what a waste. Well, I suppose on the bright side we get to show this off. I forgot he did that. Or, I guess it's a she. Sorry, Mama. Your babies are not allowed to be attacking me. I'm sure they'll be fine. Wow. Oh, that's a thing. I forgot about that. Okay, well... I said I wanted to use Boo a little bit more in this. Bo. So, unless this works, which it didn't, it's time to use Out of Sight. I have no idea how strong that thing is with a super up attack like that, but it would probably one-shot me. And I did not grab my one-up shroom. There we go. I love status effects. They can be so handy. Maybe not so much against regular enemies, because regular enemies tend to go down pretty quickly. But against bosses, if you can inflict status effects on a boss, of course I'm going to take advantage of that. And this allows us access to Yoshi Village. So now we have a pretty quick way to get to this village. I don't know that it's necessarily much faster than taking the whale. I suppose at the very least you wouldn't have to watch a cutscene of us going across the ocean. Yeah, now that I think about it, I kind of do want to grab that life shroom if I can. So I'm going to go ahead and backtrack real quick to acquire that. Grab it out of storage somewhere. We'll head to Koopa Village for that, in fact. Maybe we'll see Chuck Quizmo. And I guess while I'm out here, I can rest at the inn. Yep, there he is. Alright, what's next? How many star spirits do you have to save? 7. Star Stripeback says that Chuck Quizmo has been showing up here a lot. Out of all the places in this game, this is where he most commonly appears, which is why I say it's the ideal place to go to whenever you want to grind for Chuck Quizmo quizzes. I imagine at some point, though, it would not work out, and he would stop appearing, solely because you haven't progressed far enough in the plot. He probably has some sort of limit to that extent. Alright, let's go ahead and store something. Let's store the strange leaf. And I guess also the mystery. And I want... I know I have one. There it is. Gimme. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I also want to equip the Feeling Fine badge. Or do I? That's definitely a few... Well, I don't need a Spike Shield anymore. And also get rid of Close Call. Now we can have this. Because I'm going to be finding more of those Koopa Troopas that can make you dizzy. That'll put a stop to that. Alright. How about it? Another Chuck Quizmo? That would be awesome. But no. Whatever. Time to go ahead and make our way further into the sewers. There's not a whole lot more we can explore right now. I think we need the final pair of boots. Yeah, the final pair of shoes is what's required. Or another party member. Either or. Okay, that should have totally worked. Well, this battle will be easy. Maybe I didn't need to equip Feeling Fine after all. How much do I want that, I wonder? There! That time it worked. For the sake of getting a few coins out of this... Doesn't kill him, but oh well. Let's get rid of the spike top because it'll flip over pretty quickly. Actually, they all do, but the spike top would be requiring me to use that earthquake attack again if I want to flip it over again. And if I'm going to use the earthquake attack anyway, I might as well have just started with it. Surprisingly, this guy is not in the mood to make me dizzy. But I'm okay with that. Actually, no, I'm not okay with that, because if he tried to make me dizzy, it would have failed and I would have taken no damage. Oh hey, level up! I'll take these FP. Oh, another one? And I'm not getting this. Oh, gross. Look, Mario, the water's filthy. And look, garbage. These tunnels are a total nightmare. Let's keep moving and get out fast. It just keeps getting grosser down here, huh, Mario? Where are we? Are we lost or what? We've been down here so long. You know, I didn't know that adventuring would be this gross. He's a merchant by the name of Rip Cheato. Who knows why he's set up here? I guess it doesn't matter. People can sell stuff wherever they want. It's their choice. I actually kind of like it here. It's like a secret fort. You were just complaining the way down here. Well, well, looky here. Hello, hello, hello! Rip Cheato at your service. You're quite an enterprising fellow finding this place. What am I doing here? Just doing a little business, and minding my own. You, my friend, have just stumbled into great fortune, for I have a deal for you. I have something special, and it costs only 64 coins. Deal? Trust me, it's a bargain. Well, if you say it's a bargain... Hey, it was a bargain. Well done, my good man. I thank you deeply. Now, if you thought that item was good, I have something even better at the same price, 64 coins. But I warn you, this offer is only good right now. You'll be kicking yourself if you miss this opportunity. So how about it? Do we have a deal or not? Well, if you say so. Oh, that's definitely worth it. Well done, my good man. Thank you deeply. Thought that item was good. Even better at the same price. Offer's only good right now. I'm pretty sure the offer is always good. And if you come back, you can just continue the process. Basically, what's going on here is he has 10 items for sale. At 64 coins apiece. He'll keep going after that point, but after that point, it's nothing but dried shrooms. So, stop at 10 items. Which is why I wanted 640 coins, because that makes it easy to figure out how far along I am. Just keep going until I run out of money. So, an invisibility item. And then, another star piece. And then, his super shroom. And then, a regular mushroom. And lastly... No, not lastly. Well, it's a dried shroom, but we haven't reached that point yet. Unfortunately, you have too much stuff. I can hold it now. Oh wait, what were you saying? Aha! So you cannot resist the temptation of my goods. I knew you would return. If you miss this chance, you'll never again find this item at such a low price. Right now, just for you, I'll let it go for a mere 64 coins. Do we have a deal or not? He's trying to fool us, but there is, in fact, one more thing. And there it is. As I said, everything else from this point is nothing but dried shrooms. But what do you say when I say no again? Okay, pinch your pennies. It's a shame, really. This item's so amazing. And, well, it could be gone when you come back. Again, it wouldn't be. So that was definitely worthwhile, gotta say. For the most part, anyway. We got a few star pieces at least, and Repel Gel and Life Shroom are definitely nice to have. And the Super Shroom's okay, I guess. And if we keep going... we finally make our way through that building there. Now we have a shortcut into this end of the sewers, which is actually going to be coming in really handy when it comes time to head into Chapter 7. However, we're still making our way to Chapter 6. The wonderful flowers of flower fields are grown in rich earth with pure spring water and warm sunshine. There are so many of them that when they all talk at once, it gets rather loud. That sounds annoying, but I honestly wish it would be the case. It would make things a whole lot more interesting. Alright, I have a little bit of money on hand. That's one we've had already. Let's bring it on down to 0. Come on, give me a fancy one. Well, as a reminder, as soon as this has 10 pigs in it, anything beyond that, the pig that has been there the longest leaves and drops an item, based on what color it is. However, if you go chasing after that item, all the pigs run off, so it was not worth it to me to go after that super shroom. Anyway, what you have to say about that star one? Oh, it's a star, little oink. The stars, so mystical. I like watching the train from here rather than actually getting on it. If I get on it, I won't be able to see the train. I know that sounds dumb to some of you, but I'm actually completely on board with this Toad. And by that I mean off board. I would probably prefer watching a train rather than riding on it. The people in Dry Outpost look totally different from us Toad Towners, don't they? Well, variety is the spice of life, you know. You know, you're absolutely right. Honestly, more people should think like that. I love that town. I'd go there all the time if the desert weren't so dangerous. It is a bit of a shame that the train doesn't take you all the way. Is it true that there was a huge, scary, fire-breathing, flower-like monster somewhere here in the Mushroom Kingdom? And you beat it up, right? Did you really? How could something that looks like a flower be scary? Will the flower's mint tea is growing also turn into scary monsters someday? That won't happen, will it? Talk to the wrong one. Blah 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 blah. You're Dame T, correct? Yeah, you know that. We delivered a letter to him right before the previous chapter. Wow, thanks a lot. You're much faster than the old postman, that's for sure. That Yoshi kid is a really good pen pal, huh? He writes really long letters. It sounds like there's always something fun going on over where he is. Lucky Yoshi. We should write it back again. What do you think we ought to write about? I don't know. Let's think about it later. By the way, I want to ask you for a favor, Mr. Parakarry. Can you deliver this? It's a letter for Uncle Frosty of Starborn Valley. Are you moving around without walking? You're sliding around. You're totally sliding around. Anyway, he's my uncle. He's up there taking care of lots of star kids. It sounds like a hard job. He has to chase them around all the time. At least that's what he says in the letters he sends. Anyway, I wrote him a letter to take his mind off work. I know it's far from here, but I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, that's a letter that is going to take a while to deliver. Speaking of a while, we're going on break for a bit. Our last one for the day. And when we come back, we're going to fight another boss. This one being an optional boss.